Hey guys, welcome back to another cast. This is Donjuancho. My partner Brobot is not around, so I'm gonna have to take this one solo. And this match is brought to you by Vladimir. He also posted on Reddit recently saying he wanted this game. I asked them if they wanted to analyze, so he sent this one out. This is our Zerg, Letrfly in the top, that's Vladdy, and in the bottom right we have Thinkurlucky, the blue Protoss. I like that, some manners right here. Very good thing. This is it's a gentleman's game as they call it. And some people might like to BM, but I like to be polite about it. Okay, interesting. Pylon on the top here. That means that no fast expand, at least not necessarily. And have the Overlord scouting. So the Zerg player commented, I guess this is a gold match. He said this is only second ZvP, so that'll be interesting. See how it goes. Okay. Is he gonna take? Is he expanding here? No. Not quite enough minerals. Be a little early to expand. I generally like to go pool first versus Protoss. And what? This kind of a late, very late gateway. So the thing is, you could actually take, if you scouted this, you could take your expansion if you see that he's putting down a gateway first, because then you don't have to worry about getting cannon rushed. And that's the main thing. That's the main reason why you wouldn't want to expand before your pool. Or they can block it right here. They can block your ramp with 3 pylons, put a cannon back there, and that's just very frustrating. Okay, and he will be going for a very, very early expand. At it looked like 15 pool, 14 gateway, or 14 hatchery. So kind of interesting. If Protoss was going for a fast expand, he could throw down 3 pylons right here, do that cannon trick, and it's pretty much GG. Very tough to come back from that. So Zerg right here. Now one thing, you can right click on these minerals right here and just mineral dance your way through. So that's something you could do. Uh-oh, it looks like he's gonna get picked off. That guy just pops out and says, "See you later, sucker." Okay, 2 gateways. So it looks like he's probably gonna be putting on a little pressure here. And that's what I have to assume. So nowadays the whole metagame is Protoss will take a fast expansion. Usually they block off either right here, or they'll make some sort of wall back here with a forge and a cannon, and then Zerg will respond by getting 3 hatcheries up, three bases. So it'll be 3 base versus 2 base. But right here, that's not what he has. So it is kind of interesting. You have to play it a little bit differently, and you really want to scout when do they take their expansion. If they don't take their expansion, it's going to be some sort of pressure, and if they don't put on pressure, then they're just not very good. You have to put on the pressure because you're going to have a way better economy than them. So what happens if you do scout that they put on pressure? Just throw down some spine crawlers, and you should be able to hold it. Well, spine crawlers, and then as you scout them moving out, see what they're moving out with, make lings and roaches accordingly. So kind of interesting, throwing out the forge. I feel like Thinkurlucky is really trying to do a lot right now. Protoss, there's no production. Well, there's production coming out of here, but I don't think he's going to be able to sustain everything. But I guess we'll see. And so Zerg, they're even in harvesters right now, which is good. And let's see what he's making. He's making a lot of lings. So maybe he's anticipating some pressure, or he wants to put on pressure himself, which isn't a bad idea. He's taking this expansion. And alright, this is actually, it's somewhat standard. This is more like how it was back in the day, maybe a couple months ago before they did the Forge Fast Expand. Before that came standard, but there's no link speed. You gotta get, oh, you just started the link speed. I hate that. I have that happen all the time. You're playing and just like Forget that one crucial upgrade. Now he can't put pressure on. Just think about it right now. He has all these lings. He could run these in here. I mean, he still could. He really is missing out. He could put on a lot of pressure right now. Just imagine, what does he have? 30. Oh man, he's making more lings. That's a lot of lings. Yeah, he is. I would be interested to see if he puts down a baneling nest. Oh, look at that. Called it. Yeah, so it looks like he's going to be going for some type of baneling harassment. Really, if you're Protoss, get that +1 upgrade. So good against Zerglings. You're going to get the 2 hits. You basically 2 hits with Zealot to kill a Zergling when you have +1. So right now, man, Zerg is still pretty far ahead in the units, and that's because he had his early expansion out, and instead of making a lot of drones, he's basically making a ton of Zerglings. And I'd like if he's a little more present, kind of kept him in the dark and maybe killed these, but at the same time you're hiding what you have, which isn't a bad thing. A little surprised Protoss doesn't have out a what do you call these things? Observer. He doesn't have an observer out because he could scout that. That's a big thing to get. Okay, and I think that Zerg was kind of feeling that he's probably expanding right now, considering he hasn't attacked yet. Moving around, so he can't quite see him. I like it, just skirting around the edges. But, oh, is he going to see it? But will he react in time? Is he going to react in time? Oh. Uh-oh, but now he sees it right here. So he had him rallied, and now he knows something is up. What is going on? He has three sentries, and the thing is, this is bad positioning for Protoss. He can force field. Is he going to be able to get the force field off? Oh! You got to go in there. You got to run in. You got to run in. Oh, he doesn't quite force field well enough. Oh! Where are those guys running to? Looks like he's going straight for the probe line. Alright, he has tons. Look at all these Zerglings. They're just eating them up for the swarm right here. Taking out everything. I love to see that. That is just amazing. And I have a feeling this might be over pretty soon. How is he going to hold this off? How is he going to hold this off? Take this guy out right here. Oh man, they block it, but you can just take this out and then run in and kill everything. Oh, get through there. Get through there. Oh, force field to hold it. Look, he's only on 2 gates. You got to have more gateways to hold this. Come on now. Now you're just being ridiculous. Alright, so I like it. Make a ton of units. Good strategy. That's how you win games. And right now, I don't see anything that Zerg could do that they're going to lose it. There's no DTs. That's what, if Brobot was here right now, he'd be like, oh, you need big air, you need big air. And then if he's losing, he's like, DTs, man, DTs. So if you ever play against the Brobot, that you know he's doing that. But seriously, much love to the bro. But too bad he's not casting right now. And so you might not know it, but you can, I believe you can indefinitely force field the ramp with 4 of these guys. So, ooh, come on, all you have to do is take out the gateway. It doesn't have that much energy, although he's probably going to get force field right here, which would be a smart idea. Oh, he's going to take it out. Is he going to force field? Just force field. Oh, he's teasing him. He teased him. So smart. I love that play. That is brilliant. Oh, but he's going to get through. Another force field, split him up. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Oh man, that's just, the way he's holding on right here. I thought he was completely out of it, but he is getting overrun. Is this going to be enough? What he needs is, man, you just throw in a couple of roaches. All you need is a couple of roaches. You can hold this. A little bit better micro. You guys are floating a lot of minerals. Just start using the minerals a little bit better. And this, I keep saying it, but come on, this has to be the game right now. Those are some pretty sick force fields, and these guys are just running around. Oh man, he's still alive. This is just bonkers. Okay, but I like it. He's taking his 3rd base right here. I would like it if he kind of droned up a little bit more, and he could, yeah, he has his lair, that's good, but get some roaches in there. But really, that should be game. I mean, what can he do? You're on 2 bases, he's on 1. You can take your 3rd comfortably. I think that's a good response. I was a little bit surprised that it even lasted this long, and hey, it's still going on, so could keep going longer. But really, you're so far ahead. Look at that. Look at the worker count. I guess only 5 more, but he's almost mined out right here. That's going to be tough. Are you going to let him take a third? And it's kind of interesting. You could be playing right now, and as Zerg, you just feel like, man, I just did so much. You can just kind of get lazy, like, geez, how is this guy not dead yet? This is just ridiculous. It's so hard to beat Protoss. Well, you're ahead so far right now. You can basically do anything. Hit your injects. Make sure, yep. Put down a macro hatch so you have another macro hatchery. Look at this. Your queen energy should be much lower, but it's understandable. You kind of get in the heat of the moment, and you're like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And so this is a big point right now, which is very important. His attack worked. Letrfly, his attack worked brilliantly. Took out the expansion, took out a lot of stuff over here, a bunch of probes, but there's a point where your attack will stop working. I mean, either you win or something like this is going to happen where basically your attack, it's not going to work. All he has here is Zerglings and Banelings, but now he has so many force fields and he'll be able to storm that I just don't think it's going to be quite as good. I mean, he could really tech to anything now. He could get infestors, he could get roaches, he could get, I mean, even mutas. They're not good against High Templar, but he's only on one base. He can't do anything. He only has one base right now. So it does look like he droned up. He has 38 drones going right now, which that's good. And he is getting the Spire, so we'll see. We'll see what he does. Remember, just keep hitting those injects. Hit those injects. So if he just droned up right now, he would be good. Actually, probably should have droned up about 5 minutes ago. And very surprised at this right here, but you got to just look at your minerals. If you have too much, throw down a macro hatchery and start spending them like crazy. Yeah, you could make more Zerglings, which isn't bad, and I like it, man. He's on one base. You shouldn't have any problem with this. If he's still on one base and you're on 3 bases, it's money. It's money. So there we go, getting up to 50. I like around 25 a base. You can get away with less. You can get away with 16 here, 3 in each, so is that 22? Somewhat optimal. Oh, so right now you can really put pressure on him. Take this Nexus out. Just take the Nexus out. You can sacrifice all of those. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could have sacrificed everything here and it still would have been worth it. If you keep him on one base, that's ridiculous. And as you get to higher levels, know that applies for if he has 2 bases and you're on 3 or 4. Just keep him off of that 3rd base. That's a big thing for StarCraft 2. Day 9 always talks about that. Entire game, it's all about expansions. If you have a better economy, you should win. Yeah, they can cheese you and do some stuff like that, but it comes down, just have a better economy, you win, GG. And then you get into the matchups. How does this play against this? What counters that? But you really got to get the economy going. That's the key. Hit and by that. So I should explain. So for Zerg, hit your injects. Always hit your injects. If you need to, get a macro hatchery. Keep expanding. Honestly, Letrfly could have expanded basically around the entire map right now and would have been completely fine. He just could have done it. He could have 100 drones. He could have 20 spine crawlers right here. And hey, I understand it's gold, so I think he's still doing pretty good. But I'm just saying that's the type of race that Zerg is. It's 300 minerals to make a hatchery, and then you make units out of it. That's what it is. So just instead of a macro hatchery, just put one down right here. Alright, what do we got going? So still, he hasn't really transitioned out, and like I said, he could have gone Muta, but now that he has 2 bases, Muta's just not quite as strong against High Templar. Their Storm just can really destroy him. And has he gotten the research yet? I think he has. I guess they just don't have enough mana. Oh, there we go. Yep. So that is researched, and he is moving out. This is kind of an interesting play. Why he's doing that? I guess he maybe a little hidden expo. Oh yeah, he has a hidden expo right here too. So notice the difference. Look at these minerals right here. Zerg 3,000, man. Get some more gas. Just pump units and get more expansions. You could have all these guys. Yep, could have them all right here. Remember, more drones. This is pretty good, but you need your gases, and then man, just get them right. Get that expansion, and it looks like we have the mutas flying in, wreaking havoc. Are they going to be able to storm them? And man, Protoss, you could just have like 1 or 2 Archons, and you'd be wrecking house right now. But I do like it, man. Just run with those mutas. There you go, there you go. Oh, and the Zerglings run by. Oh, but they have +1, so they're going to eat them up pretty good here. Oh, wow, he might be able to hold all that off. Yep, look at that storm. Big storm on the mutas. Oh, but he kind of missed. He's still looking good. Still up in supply. I like that, man. Always, if you have him distracted, run your lings in and kill all his probes. Most ridiculous thing you can do. And it looks like these mutas, hero mutas, cleaning it up. He's getting his upgrades. That's another thing. These Zerglings really should have more upgrades. They should be like 2-2 right now, just killing everything. But this game should be over. I think I said that about 10 minutes ago. But it was pretty much over 10 minutes ago. I would have been really surprised if he came back. If Protoss came back. Because you have him on 1 base, you're on 3 bases. Just get used to winning right there. Get used to and make 50 roaches and go kill them. You can basically do anything you want at that point. I mean, what's he gonna do? 1 base Colossus that's gonna come out at like 20 minutes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good game, and hope you guys learned something. All right, Donjuancho out.